The following portion of Good Day PA is sponsored by the Conococheague Institute. Get ready to experience frontier life. To mark the 250th anniversary of the Revolution, the Conococheague Institute in Franklin County is offering a revolutionary Homestead program. Executive Director Matthew Wedd is excited to tell us about it, and we're going to talk about who he brought along in just a moment. First, let's remind viewers, what's the mission?
The mission is to preserve and educate about the cultural and natural resources of the frontier. Simply put, the 18th century, but on the edge of Pennsylvania. And we do that through education, through preserving buildings, preserving stories, and passing on to the next generation.
And you've grown tremendously in recent years.
Yeah, we were on last year to celebrate our 30th anniversary of you, and that was a big hit. Already this year, we've seen a dramatic growth in our education bookings. We've already hit our 2024 tour revenue in just spring. We've had 3,000 students on our museum site since March, and it's not slowing down anytime soon.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
And with that growth comes, the growth of programs in different education. So let's talk about the Revolutionary Homestead program.
Okay,
What is this?
So for years, we focused on just generic 18th century life. But as you mentioned, we are on the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution. So instead of focusing on George Washington or the battles of the Revolution, our focus of Revolutionary Homestead is how it affected everyday farms. Initially, not a huge impact. Recently in 1775, the Battle of Lexington and Concord happened up in the north. That didn't affect Pennsylvania. But as people start to leave their homesteads to join the growing American army, women take on a growing management role on a homestead. So we focus on those women's roles, daily life, and then as the war gets bigger, how it's going to affect people's mindsets and politics.
Okay, we've got to talk about the goat now. Okay,
Yeah.
So you brought a goat along because this is also something new, animals.
Yeah, so we have a lovely cabin and garden, we do cooking programs, but we couldn't be calling ourselves a farm without animals. So thanks to that growth that you mentioned, thanks to an endowment, thanks to our strategic plan, we have now added our Animal Husbandry on the Frontier program, launched by Americana Corner's Preserving America grant program. And young Hawthorne here is a 9-week-old Nigerian dwarf goat. He has his brother Hazel, his mum Carmela, and also 3 black Welsh mountain sheep. Now all these animals are heritage breed. They were given to us by Lappin Springs Farms and Williamsport, and that's another way of preserving history. His genetic breed could become extinct. And so by preserving an animal's breed, we're keeping history alive in a different way. And of course, for our programs, it means you get to see how they're used, their milk, their wool for the sheep, and of course you get to pet them.
So you have some events coming up, the 1775 events. Tell us what's happening.
All right, so for our 1775 events, we focus on that theme of what year it is, 1775, 1776 each year. And so for this year, again, the Battle of Lexington and Concord happened up north. It didn't affect us. In our June event on June 14th, a call to arms, 250 years ago, people were starting to march up to Boston to relieve the siege of Boston there. In that same time, George Washington is named Commander-in-Chief and the Continental Army is born. So for that event, we'll be focusing on militia roles as farmers leave the homestead and start to march. And again, how different people are affected. So the women will have a Native American ambassador, Drew Shupter-Ravis, out to talk about the indigenous American perspective on the Revolution. And of course, more of this.
More of this right here. Where can we find you?
So you can find us at 12995 Bain Road. It's southern Franklin County near Mercersburg. We're very available online. We do social media postings every day. And I should say again, this couldn't have been made possible without our sponsors, Americana Corner. That Preserving America grant program they do is a nationwide program, gives away millions to museums ranging from the Smithsonian to Mount Vernon. And the fact that Conococheague Institute is included in that pantheon of great names, we couldn't be prouder and more grateful.
Oh, very good. And thank you for brightening my Monday with this guy. Good to have you here on the show with us. Yes, you're so sweet. Okay, the previous portion of Good Day PA was sponsored by the Conococheague Institute.